So, Sarasota Tim seems to be wanting to stalk the parking lots of Vegas because he's getting ready to head out and head over to Arizona. And so he obviously has been releasing a number of videos. I guess he decided not to film while he was driving, which seems like a very rational decision since Tim's eye doesn't look that great. But anyway, let's get into my fair use just so everybody knows that this content is obviously going to be transformative. And these are just my thoughts and my thoughts only. And everyone should be aware that I don't treat a diagnosis around here, even though I am a healthcare professional. And these are my opinions and my opinions only, and everything's alleged, etc. Unless we have proof, of which we do have, obviously, information. If you go into my comments on my video reacting to a retro react of Tim, and I will make sure to link that video on the end screen of this video, and it refers back to his loans that he took. Now, has he paid the loans off? Some people think he may have. We don't know. We don't know. But we do know that actually Tim borrowed a substantial amount of money. There seems to be evidence. We know for sure that he had over $58,000 in the IDL, and I understand potentially over $21,000 in PPP loans, which seems a fair amount of money for somebody who was a gig worker. But anyway, this morning we have Tim very early stalking the parking lots of Vegas, looking for his friends who do not seem to want to respond to him, which I am surprised they don't want to. So anyway, let's get over here. And Tim has like the longest titles. I guess he needs to use all 100 characters. So this one is called Driving Over to the Aquarius Casino for Coffee, but decided to go to Human Being. Full stop, coffee, and then coffee emoji. He so far has 89 likes. Oh, somebody disliked it. He has 16 comments so far. So this video was put out some hours ago, and it has 16 comments, which is interesting that it has so few. I wonder if Tim's been cleaning his comment sections up. He's at 60. He's almost at 66,000 subs. Way to go, Tim. Anyway, he didn't add any description or anything, obviously. He just shot and popped it up. We're going to speed him up to 1.25. And let's get into this video. Actually, let me make sure I'm small, of course, because we want to see more of Tim. All right. There we go. Let's go, Tim.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Sarasota Tim. Pulling out here at the back of the Tropicana Casino in Laughlin, Nevada, in the big super crusher. There's the building there. Got a couple of new neighbors. Let me put that.
This is the quality that Tim is providing. Didn't he say he was going to be, giving us, better content, or he had more ideas or something? I feel like I just saw this parking lot in the summertime.
Seatbelt on, he will never stop. This guy here left his trailer and his motorcycle and his two gravity chairs, that little fifth wheel utility trailer. Oh, look at this, the Airstream. Oh my, that's called the Bambi, I guess. Look at this big bounder diesel. Boy, that's a big boy. I remember those. They've been around, I think.
I don't know why people like Tim have to feel the need to go around and dox absolutely everybody's property, but Tim does. He's just like, look at that guy's stuff over there. Okay,
longer than anybody. Yeah, people are familiar with this area back here, and they're not broke picks. I mean, this is a smart thing, just like over Riverside. Some people are just squatting over there. They have all their resources, water and propane, electricity, generators, and they're just sitting right over there in the parking lot. And, traveling across the country, if you ever want to travel with an RV, just a tip, there's so many places that are free that allow RVs. Like most of all of the casinos, in Louisiana and wherever they're at on Indian reservations around the country, you can stay there. I don't know if you knew about Camping World, Cracker Barrel, Walmart, Bass Pro Shops. There is, where else am I thinking?
Wow, just a plethora of the most fascinating information about free parking for RVs. Keep going, Tim. Likes to save his money, guys. He's frugal. It's like the middle of the night, Tim. What time is it? Well, we know what time it is because I checked the transcripts, but it's really early. And for some reason, Tim is up at this time.
There's lots of places all online. And just a few years ago, there were lots of YouTube videos I used to watch before I got into the.
And I want to clarify, I wake up generally at about 5:20 in the morning. I start waking up around 5 and out of the bed around 5:20. And I then, obviously, if that's on a working day, tomorrow is Saturday, I won't set an alarm. I'll wake up probably at a decent hour, but I'll sleep to whenever. But, you'll hear Tim.
Traveling with the RV about places to camp. Of course, there's Quartzsite and those familiar places around the country that people can go. What's funny, though? Not funny, it's kind of sad. Is Quartzsite was a free and open area to go. But what happened? The government, they I spy everything. They're like, what? What is it? Thousands of people are going out there, and this guy here's been squatting there for 2 days. And having a good time, and they're not paying.
Tim's been keeping a track of who's been parked where. Oh my goodness. Look at this. They got all sorts of specials over here. Aquarius, they've got their food specials. All right, keep going.
Anything? Let's go in there and put a regulation on them. Let's go in there and put a permit required and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's what happens, folks.
I mean, why wouldn't you, want to regulate people, just shooting across roads? Why? Why would you want to regulate against that? So much better. You could just do whatever you want sometimes, regardless of the harm to others around me.
The government gets involved. They get wind of people having a good time. You know what I might do? I might go right in here to McDonald's because this is where the boys are at the Aquarius. Is Joe's truck is parked.
Yes. Let's show everybody, where your friends' vehicles are and dox your friend's truck while we're at it. How do these people want to be around this person? Have they asked that it's okay? Oh, I'm tired.
I guess he came and got it. No, I think I see it. Let's see if nobody's answering my call yet. I text Johnny once. Yeah, there's Joe's truck, big red, beautiful truck.
No, that's not what you say later on. So here he says once, okay? But he says something else a little bit later. So Tim even manages to contradict himself in one video. You gotta get your coffee, Tim, so you can get your story straight. Just give you a heads up.
Right here he's got. That's his unit right there. That's a bad boy. Let me zoom in for you. He just picked that up. It's brand new. It's a ZR 60179 4-wheel drive Corvette motor. He used to have a Corvette, so he goes for that, sport look and all. Oh man, that truck is nice. Really, he's got these big old Goodyear Wrangler tires on there. I can park right here. All these spots are for.
Tim, for a minimalist, you're not superficial at all. You're very, very judicious with how you decide to spend your money.
Cars. They ain't big enough for this bad boy. Is this one right here? Or is this GIMP? Let me see. Oh, I just can't quite get in there. Well, Let me make one more pass. I think I'm going to go into McDonald's here. I told you can't believe a damn thing I say. Now, wait a minute. There's a Super Duty FX4 SXX package. Big old 8-foot bed. He's in there. He got his mirrors folded in. That's what I have to do. I got to look skinny. Oh, here we go.
Is this your job? Just to roll around and just dox everybody's license plates in a casino parking lot in Vegas? You just is no respect. Tim, just read sometimes the situations and the things that you do. Okay? I'm just saying. And he managed to make this at least 9 minutes so he could get mid-roll AdSense. Good job, Tim.
Oh, made for the king. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. I'm in like Flint. All right, let's go into get us a cup of coffee and meet the boys this morning. All right, folks, Sarasota Tim coming to you from the beautiful Aquarius Casino out here in the parking lot. I found a spot right next to Joe's truck. This is a high dollar one here. That's got the nice wheels on. It's probably a diesel.
That person's license plate.
A lot more money than mine costs. But I like these trees here, these candy cane palm trees.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk over Tim. I know that's very rude. He just, I mean, the other cars, are they anybody connected to Tim? But he just showed everybody's license plates around there. Good job, Tim. So glad that you're so considerate. I mean, he managed to not show his friend's license plate, which was probably just by sheer coincidence than actual thought behind the matter. In my opinion, allegedly.
Wrapped them. There's a big marquee. This is a very nice place to stay. Riverside's okay too. I like this one. The Golden Nugget isn't too bad up the street. The ones after that, this older one, Harrah's, of course, is nice, but you forget Harrah's is there. Harrah's is all by itself, way, way down. So I went there one time and I made a video. They have a little beach in the back and stuff. And it's one of the newer looking places, but they can have it. I like being right here in the middle of everything. This is where it's at. So I always go down this little sideway here to the side entrance. Comes right into McDonald's.
As long as it doesn't cost you anything.
And there's a bunch of parking there. I'd be afraid to even try to bring my truck underneath these areas.
Yeah. You know, because when I think of Vegas, I think of dark alleyways along parking garages. Because that's what I want to see. When the times that I've been to Vegas, which are actually quite a few times, not for years, but I have been at least, I think, 3 times to Vegas, which is enough to one city. Yeah, great. Yeah, that's exactly what I aim for. The side of a parking garage. Good job, Tim. Just show us the highlights.
You have ample parking. It's free parking. You go to Vegas, $20. $20 to pull in any casino. They may validate if you get a room, but if you want to just go in there and try your luck, and visit, and you're just cruising around your own car, you drive into Vegas, guess what? $20 before you even pull a slot machine handle.
Now, oh, really, Tim? And you're outside McDonald's. So I think since you are the king of buy me a coffee, and you are the king of everything else, and you are the king of the dry bag, we need to bring out our good friend for the holidays, Judge Joe Mathis.
I simply asked. I said, I wish I could have that dry bacon. Well, I mean, you know what that is.
Yeah, guys. Tim needs you to donate to his buy me a coffee so that at least $20 so he can pull up into that Vegas parking lot. So, because it's $20 before you even pull a slot machine. All right. How many times did you text Johnny Vegas this morning, Tim? Because I don't think it was once.
And we're going to probably incur the music.
Uh-oh.
And I'll have to mute this or not do it. Let's see what we got here. There's my McDonald's right there, baby.
Always.
I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going to visit the facilities, and I'll be right there. Hey, everybody, Sarasota to you. Who can sleep past 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning? Man, I texted Johnny Vegas twice. Those guys are supposed to be getting their...
What do you mean you texted him twice? Did you text him when you were inside the McDonald's? Because earlier was just once. What are you doing blowing up people's phones at 5 a.m., Tim? I mean, I know you're eager to do stuff, but really the plan was to begin communicating at 5 a.m.? Are you so lonely? Are you so lonely, Tim, that you couldn't even get through the night? And the minute you're up, you need to be surrounded by some human being. Otherwise, you just don't get your energy. Now, there are people that are extroverts, of which, I, in my opinion, believe Tim is probably an extrovert. He wants to be able to have people around him, because when you are an extrovert, that's where you get your energy from, is having people around you. People think that I am an extrovert because I don't have a problem talking to people, or I'm very friendly and a little bit more gregarious when out in public. But I'm actually more of an introvert. I actually get my energy from being on my own, and I need to have time to be on my own throughout the day. I would be quite aggravated to be texted by somebody like Tim at 5 a.m., especially twice. None of these people are young. Some people like to sleep in. They're all retired, aren't they? Isn't that the joy of retirement? All right. Keep going, Tim. Twice. Oh, sorry. More concerned about scratching my ear.
Bags packed.
And
take everything out this morning because they're not returning here.
Oh,
we'll be playing golf past the checkout time, and they'll be leaving back to Vegas from the golf.
Does he even have a mic on? Because the wind is, and I don't know what's up with my microphone. I'm gonna have to get something new. I was looking at some new little lavalier. Lavalier. That was well pronounced, right? Microphones. Due to the fact that I think mine kind of hit the end of its time. I lost the little thing. Anyway, Tim, I don't think has his little wireless microphone on, because why care about audio quality when you can pop out almost 9 minutes of stocking a parking lot,
golf course, or after lunch. And I'm surprised they're not up yet, especially knowing we got to tee off a little later, and they want to have breakfast first. So I decided not to have coffee at McDonald's. I decided to go back over here to this Super Crusher and work my way over to the Juju Beans. Hey, is the wind dying down? Kind of cool. Get my last look of the place, before the sun comes up, because it's one of my last mornings here until I come back. Oh. Yeah, very nice place.
I guess he'll be back, hey? Great.
You'll have such a better time if you want to kick it or do the RVing life. It's so much. It's so RV friendly here, where you don't even want to get off the freeway in Vegas.
Is that why you'll hashtag this video, hashtag social security, hashtag retirement 62, hashtag living retirement, and nothing to do with RV life? Or maybe you'll put hashtag RV life. You'll try to cover. Oh, actually, you didn't hashtag anything. You actually bothered not to put anything in the description on this one. But I guess if he's run out of an idea for the title, like just a long sentence, just skilled YouTubers are friends. All right, Tim, I feel like I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. Keep going, mate.
With a big rig or a bus or a Class C, anything. I mean, there's no RV parks. There's that place at Circus where you take your life in your hands. And let me turn the camera around, because I know you guys like to see the driving video. And we'll go to get some Juju Beans.
Oh, great. And I think he didn't bother, thankfully, to make a video about going there. I think he didn't upload anything until he uploaded his Mexican meal somewhere in Arizona. So, and I guess he then uploaded his golf, like everything. Let's just take a quick peek, see, and then we'll get this video done. Everything seemed to be completely out of sync on his channel. So I have no idea, because, it's Tim. So why would anything make sense? Why would anything make sense? All right, let me get back over and share this screen with you all. Okay. So let's see what he's uploaded recently. Okay. So I'm saying sometimes the order. So we had a morning chat last day in Laughlin, Bullhead City, golf, baby. He got 3.1. But, you know, when you put the words haters and bots, Tim, you then get 5.6. So I think without the reaction channels, Tim, or the commentary channels, in my opinion, allegedly, you would not get the views. And so you actually kind of need us in some way in order for your channel to remain relevant. Otherwise, you get the views that you got. You got, this was a good one, decent enough. I guess people were maybe hoping you would pivot off of the haters. And maybe it also, I feel like this might have been the 3 videos that YouTube spat out into his subscribers' feed. And then at this point, they didn't bother to, you know, put these out. You know, 2,000 people. Not that many people are interested in your golf. And he's over here in Bullhead City, and he's back over here golfing in Arizona. And then obviously this one we saw, he went another one of him in the casino parking lot. Another one of him over at the casino parking lot. So he has 2 here alone of him over at the casino in Laughlin with pretty much the same picture stalking his friend's truck. I don't know what that's about. Then you have obviously the morning chat, which God help us, we don't get that dose of excitement every day. And then we, you know, the one we just watched, the views are, you know, pretty abysmal on that. Then he's off, you know, doxing everybody in a Mexican restaurant. And that's had less than 1,000 views in 2 hours. And then he's popped over here for some golf at Fort Mojave, Arizona. And last day of vacation, because I don't know why he's saying it's the last day of his vacation, because I thought he was like living the life. So when he goes to Sarasota, aren't you just retired? I mean, you're not exactly on a vacation, Tim, when you've already spat out 5 videos in one day. Even though they're very easy to make, it's still, you know, something that you consistently have to do every single day. I think that's the key. Is it's not just the fact that they're really easy to make, because that's pretty much what it is. But it's the fact that you just consistently film and film and film and film everything so that you have 5 videos already out today. Only 3 of which YouTube has promoted to your subscriber feed. So, and they're every length known to mankind. So, Tim, it's why mine will end up all over the place. But I understand there is a reason to keep your videos all pretty much the same length. YouTube likes the consistency of the algorithm. Oh my goodness. And this one of the golf has had less than 400 views. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Well, Tim, that was exciting. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm so glad we got to watch you stalk your friends in a parking lot at 5 in the morning. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Be safe.